Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, July 25th, 2018, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been a great day, I'm in a really good place, and excited for a productive session as usual. Just edited yesterday's vlog, I'm really excited about the new camera. I had it in like super fast autofocus mode apparently, which is good for like filming live action, but I couldn't help that the autofocus, like the constant refocusing of things was a little bit annoying and distracting, so I'm going with a single level autofocus today, and then just going to try not to move around in the shot too much and see what kind of results I get with that, and see if that's an improvement. So let me know if you guys have any thoughts on that. Definitely feel like the audio, built-in audio on this camera is a significant jump up from the GoPros, and I'm excited to see what I can accomplish with the microphone that I got, and just overall image quality I think is, vastly superior. I'm realizing that this 18mm lens or whatever I've got here is really good for close shooting, but not necessarily. It's just a big departure from what I'm used to with the GoPros, which is this huge wide field of view. So I'm still working on like my field of view shots and stuff like that, and I think I'll adapt over time. But the best way to do it is just to jump in there, do it, make mistakes, and then adjust going forward. So that's where I'm at with the camera. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Gonna hit some online classes here, update you guys with what's going on there. Gonna go further with the Armin Van Buren masterclass. Going to go further with the hardcore tracking class. Share as much as is reasonable there. Then gonna hit a quick guitar practice, share my progress. Going to do some more work on lyric writing for the new Aeons tune, and then going to go back and try to get a reasonably good sounding master for Midas and Myth from the Full Circle EP. Relatively happy with where the Into Infinity masters are right now. There may be a few more tweaks to make on those, but I'm realizing like I'm sort of losing perspective, so it's time to put them aside for a few days at least and come back with a fresh perspective. So let's jump in and do this. Here we go.
The thing about Ableton and about Logic is they come with a standard great amount of really good sounding plugins. Just to mention a few from the top of my head, like for example Spectrasonic's Omnisphere. It's such an amazing plugin. It is such a complex synthesizer. You can basically make any synthesizer sound you want just by using Omnisphere. Now in terms of where the mic is pointing, there's a lot of different opinions. Some guys like to shoot it more across the top of the head, like that. It's a little high, but kind of like that. Or for me, I like to get more of a, I just try to like to aim it at the center where he's going to actually be hitting the snare drum, and I find that gives me just a punchy sound. And I try to bring it in probably a little more than this. Bring it in maybe an inch over top of the rim, just so we're not getting too much of the direct sound from here where the snare's ringing. I want to be more or less pointing and capturing the actual impact of where it's hitting the snare drum.
Alright, fantastic session overall today. Hit the online class front and dug deeper into the Armin Van Buren class. Main takeaways from that today were just making sure you're having fun. And he has this great point where he's like, I always ask myself, am I having fun right now? And if he's not, he tries to switch it up, work on something different, find new inspiration by listening to some music, or even like playing PlayStation. He says sometimes kind of a funny joke about like, he'll switch to different pads or play around with loops or just try to get the juices flowing, just get some type of inspiration, which I thought was a great tip. And the other tip he gave, which I immediately started implementing because I recognized the error in my ways, is that he always saves as and then saves a new version of the track. So when he creates a track, he names it, blah version 001, and then every time he saves, he will save a new version of it, so that he can always roll back to the previous version, because sometimes you kill off the magic even though you think you're in the zone making something happen. And I've just been a victim of that so much recently, and just want to make sure that I protect myself from overworking or losing things that could have been really something special. So I'm really happy I'm implementing that. It was a great takeaway. From there, got into the hardcore tracking class, and that was mostly about drums. And the main takeaway from that today for me was just the different types of mics that he uses, the mic placement techniques he uses. But the big thing was using some type of mono mic in the room for like a character sound. So he has this mic like behind a piano in the side of the room or something while he's tracking drums, just to like super compress it at the end, or use a transient designer to just add a little character, a little extra flavor that's unique to the room. That's something different, like a wild card. And I just thought that was a really fun and cool tip, and I'll use that when I'm mixing in the future. So from there, got in a really good guitar practice, just hitting the minor pentatonics. I read a quote on Instagram earlier today that was like, real pros practice until they can't get it wrong, instead of amateurs practice until they can get it right. And it's not the first time I've heard that, and I was like, why not experiment with that and just go super deep on the minor pentatonics? It's such an important scale for the type of music I make that I might as well just, it might as well just become a part of my being all across the neck, no matter what. So happy I'm putting in the time there, and started working through the Musicism online class, working on the little minor pentatonic lick challenge, which is going well. From there, got into doing some writing for the new Aeons tune, and got a great second verse and second chorus that I'm very happy with. I may end up adjusting it. I adjusted the first chorus a tiny bit today after my writing session yesterday. And then from there, just wrapped up the session by working on the Midas and Myth master, which is coming along really, really nicely. Got to a good place a couple times where I smoothed out the highs, which were just, again, feeling really harsh. A lot of the high mids were feeling really harsh, so just smoothing out the track a little bit. And then at the end, I was comparing it to some of my reference tracks and just trying to bring up the vocals a little bit, and then like clean up the low end a tiny bit. And it turned out that was like messing with the track too much. So yeah, I'm in a really good place. I'm making progress. I'm way better than I was yesterday, and yesterday I was way better than I was the day before. And I'm really happy with the attitude I have right now, just like pedal to the metal, learn as much as possible, finish as much as possible, just grind as much as possible on the really, really important elements, which is making the best music I physically, humanly, possibly can right now, and then completing as much of that type of music as I possibly can right now. So that's the main thrust, and just continuing to build the skills that support that and the practices that support that. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing. Oh, and I fixed the camera thing from yesterday. There's an autofocus mode that's for sports, which like makes the light move around a ton, which sucks. So there's actually another autofocus mode, which is a single autofocus where you just hit the like soft press the camera button once and it focuses in. And then right now it's tracking my face, so I'm not sure how to get that mode on or off. But yeah, I'm really loving the camera. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. Like I always say, that's what I'm out here doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Can't wait.